What's up everybody, welcome to episode 2 in the series covering all news on The Legend of Zelda for Wii U and NX. In our last episode, HMK spoke about what Miyamoto meant when he said that the game will feature a dynamic overworld. McIntyre Productions let us know his thoughts on the rumors that we will be able to play as a female Link, and we had other great guests covering all sorts of news and leaks. Feel free to check out that video after this one to make sure you're up to date on everything you need to know about Zelda Wii U. Remember to subscribe, comment below if you come across any Zelda news or rumors, and we will feature your comment on upcoming episodes. In this episode, we will be covering even more news, rumors, and leaks, as well as dissecting old trailers. So let's get started.
One very important thing that has been overlooked by many comes from the very first trailer. During Link's fight with what we will call an advanced BMOS, we can see an arrow that's emitting a blue aura. This is the same type of aura we see coming from the time shift stones when activated. On top of this, the symbol on the arrows matches perfectly with the symbols on the advanced BMOS. Or should we call it an ancient BMOS? Sorry, did I lose you? Well, think back to Skyward Sword, and let's use the ancient robots as an example. They are far more advanced than any other existing technology, but they aren't from the future. They are in fact from an unknown time in the past and are ancient technology. In fact, they are so ancient their metal is completely turned to stone by the time the events of the game take place. So we need to use the time shift stones to bring them back to life by creating a portal of sorts to the past. Let's use this strategy on the ancient BMOS. Link's bomb arrows do nothing to stop the creature, making it appear almost invincible. Link can't defeat it. Instead, he uses an arrow made from the time shift stones to cause the opposite effect to the BMOS. Instead of linking to the past, the arrow links to the future, so the BMOS ages so much that it turns to stone. This item could potentially lead to a brand new gameplay mechanic that we will explore on the next episode.
The overworld for Zelda Wii U is huge, and apparently every inch of it is accessible. Even with Epona, this will probably take forever. Take a look at Twilight Princess. It can take you a really long time to get from one area to another. Luckily in that game they gave us some form of warping or fast travel. So with the world of Zelda Wii U being even larger than that, we can expect warping to once again make a return. But more importantly, and a bit more fun in my opinion, this gives us the potential to see the return of the Loftwings. We've already spoken of other mechanics returning from Skyward Sword, and usually when something new is introduced and well accepted among fans, it returns in later games. Look at the introduction of Epona in Ocarina of Time and her return again in Majora's Mask. We were given boats in Majora's Mask and we see them return again in Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword, so the pattern points to the Loftwings making a return as well. At the end of Skyward Sword, we see the Loftwings flying close to the ground for the first time, something we weren't allowed to do in the game itself. Just as we usually get Epona several hours into the game, I imagine we won't get the use of Loftwings until the game is over halfway complete. Maybe the Loftwings will give us access to distant areas, the peak of a mountain, or maybe another city in the sky. After all, using the Loftwings would make a lot more sense than shooting yourself up there with like a cannon. Seriously, Nintendo, what was that all about? And just imagine how awesome it would be to fly around this beautiful open world in full HD while staring at the ground, looking at the amazing landscapes, flying across Death Mountain, or soaring over Lake Hylia.
On the last episode, we had a few interesting comments that I think holds more value than some would think. Shattered Sentient said that he wants different armors with different attributes with their own drawbacks, and Taryn Carter says, I hope there's a lot of different colored tunics like green, red, blue, white, and yellow, and maybe more. If we look back at the past home console Zelda titles, we had several different types of equipable gears or tunics that added new gameplay mechanics. Different variations of the water tunic and iron boots, hover boots that allow us to, well, hover, fire tunic, magic armor, several shields and masks, all with their own unique abilities. I think it's a pretty safe bet to say that Zelda Wii U will be pulling from these games for inspiration and improving on what has already been done. As if we've seen from the sword in the new trailer, the hooded outfit Link throws off and everything else, Zelda Wii U is looking to have one of the best item and gear mechanics that we have seen in any Zelda game to date. The only question is, just how much will we have, and what will their abilities be?
Probably the most controversial on this list One of the recent rumors to release is that Zelda Wii U is to have voice acting, a first in the series of mainline Zelda games. We have seen characters in the past speak in fictional languages such as Fi and Midna. Most well known, though, is Navi and a few NPCs that spoke a few lines of English. What this means for Zelda Wii U, though, is very interesting. The rumors suggest all characters other than Link will speak. Maybe this means Link will have a fairy or other companion that will speak on his behalf, like in Hyrule Warriors. However, if this is a solo adventure, maybe we will see an advanced version of the text selection from Skyward Sword.
Remember, Zelda Wii U has been in development since the end of Skyward Sword. This means Wind Waker HD, A Link Between Worlds, Hyrule Warriors, Majora's Mask 3D, Triforce Heroes, Twilight Princess HD, and Hyrule Warriors Legends have all been in development alongside Zelda Wii U. Meaning the newest Zelda could have been influenced in multiple ways during its development. One quote that comes in mind is that Nintendo said they were surprised how well the fans reacted to the cutscenes in Hyrule Warriors, so they would be working on something similar for Zelda Wii U to please those fans. This isn't anything new though. When Skyward Sword was released, Nintendo happily stated that to date, Skyward Sword had the longer cutscene than any other Zelda game. So naturally, this would be a staple for Zelda Wii U.
I would like to take this time to thank Alex Myers, Gus Calvell, Jonathan, The Itch Network, and just Julio for their support and pledges at patreon.com/GameOverJesse for allowing this video to be possible. If you find yourself watching this channel a lot and would like to help support this channel or be featured in some of my videos like Alex and Julio on this video, please head on over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse where you can suggest new video ideas, watch and learn about new videos first, join in on discussion or podcast videos, record voiceovers for theories or news videos like this one, win an amiibo or custom artwork of yourself as an anime or Zelda character similar to mine or the one shown above, and much more.